My darling kid, tonight hear my voice. Allow my truth to quiet every sound in your heart. Allow the strength of my presence to drive out any fear that has attempted to establish a home inside your chest. When life attempts to throw you about like a storm on the broad sea, I am Jesus, your Savior, your refuge and your unwavering morning. I can see how relationships have molded you. Some have helped you grow, others have broken you, and some have left you so perplexed that you began to doubt your value. Now listen to me, you have never been left behind. I remained even after everybody left. I was there, mending what you didn't even realize was hurt, even when words pierced your soul and betrayal stung. I want to repair you today. The lesson I want to impart to you is that damaged individuals cannot compromise your worth. It is safe in the wounds on my hands, wounds that bought you freedom, tranquility, and the ability to walk boldly with your head held high. A few of you have placed too much faith. Some of you have loved persons who were incapable of loving you in return. For some of you, you've buried your sadness so deep that you've told yourself, you're okay, but you're not. And that's all right, because I'm going deep with you tonight. I don't fear your mess. Find your errors repulsive. Your humiliation doesn't make me cringe, so that you may breathe again. I am the light that reveals the darkness. Put this in the comments, heal my heart, Jesus. Restore my confidence, I send Archangel Michael before you to engage in combat that you wouldn't even anticipate. He protects all of your connections, including your friendships, family ties, potential marriage, and unborn offspring. While you're asleep, he fights for you. He combats the enemy's whispers that try to persuade you that you are unworthy of genuine love. You don't have to force love, and I want you to know that it's not necessary to plead for someone to stay. I will not change what I have ordained for you. No demon in hell can stop what I have anointed for you from happening when I say it will. You have wept for the privilege of sleeping over individuals who didn't deserve it, to people who only desired what you could provide, and not who you really are. You have given away fragments of who you are. But here's where it stops. The version of you that remembers you are valuable, selected and fiercely guarded by heaven's armies, is the one I'm calling back to yourself. If you've ever wondered, will I always be alone late at night? Let me say this plainly, number. You're never alone yourself. I am deeper than your thoughts, closer than your breath, and closer than your pulse. The friend that stands by you more than a brother is me. As the bridegroom, I pledge to adore you forever. I promise never to leave you unread, to lie to you or to ghost you. My love is devoted to the very end and throughout eternity. Don't let other people's shortcomings to determine your trust in me. Keep your future from being written by pain. The author of your narrative is me. I also don't write unredeemed tragedies. You will eventually reap a harvest of joy that will make every sleepless night worthwhile. Each tear you have shed is a seed that I water with grace. Behind you, Archangel Michael is standing with his sword out. He cuts through the generational curses of strained bonds. He breaks betrayal patterns that have been in your family for many years. He stands at your heart's door and won't allow fake love to enter by posing as genuine. I'm teaching you to separate the real from the fake. This season, you will no longer accept half-love. You won't lower your standards for a fleeting rush that makes you feel worse than before. To fit your calling, I'm elevating your standards. I'm raising your head so high that you won't ever again submit to flimsy displays of adoration. You wouldn't pursue individuals who don't value you. If you understood how much I adored you, you would leave every table where your presence is just accepted and not honored. If you could sense the passion in my heart for you, listen and let me to cure you. Let me deal with the people who have harmed you. You don't have to practice the pain or plan retaliation. Place everything at my feet. See how I prove you right in unexpected ways. See how I transform ashes into something so beautiful that they pass through your fingertips, yet become gold in my own. If you think so, write this in the comments. Jesus, you have my trust. Michael, fight on my behalf. Your next relationship won't be like your previous one. I'm training someone who understands how to pray, how to guard, and how to patiently and honestly follow your heart. You won't even be tempted to choose anything less than my best, because I'm teaching you how to love yourself completely. I'm training you to remain still long enough to see warning signs and turn away without saying sorry. You're not in a dire situation. They want you, we don't forget you. You are in the driver's seat. You're not undeserving, you are my darling. And you won't ever get lost in the wilderness of poisonous relationships again if you keep your eyes on me, because you believe that your value is dependent on who holds your hand. Some of you are afraid of being by yourself. However, let me hold your hand first. I say, allow me to show you how to hold on to a love that never lets go. You will never again be content with fake affection. Once you experience my embrace, remind the adversary that I have called you entire, chosen and redeemed. Whenever he attempts to imply that you are too much or too little to broken, too convoluted or too scarred, I display your wounds as trophies for my triumph. You are mine. As you break free from cycles that keep you locked, Archangel Michael is at your side. As you leave situationships that sap you, he keeps watch. When others attempt to drag you back into disarray, He defends your tranquility. Your number is sacred this season. You're privileged to have limits. You have good judgment before it gets near. You will see the wolf in sheep's clothes. You can detect dishonesty at a distance. I'm giving you the ability to see and the bravery to go. The wait is worth it for you. The battle is worth it for you. You are more valuable than many have suggested. Furthermore, I, Jesus, your first love, assure you that nothing genuine will ever elude you. Nothing genuine will ever turn you away. You will never be wounded by anything sacred. Remain near me, remain concealed while I'm around. Hold on to my word, see how I rekindle your dreams. Restore your faith in love and restore your optimism. See how I open doors to clean, healthy, and divine connections that no human could close. See how I fill all the holes in your heart with healing, all to restore it to its fullness. My darling, this is just the beginning. You may rest peacefully, knowing that Archangel Michael is on your side. You can sleep tonight knowing that I'm singing over you. Know that you still have your best days, your best relationships, your deepest healing and your truest love ahead of you as you sleep tonight and until you see it for yourself. I will keep working. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now and listen to this message further. You see, kid, I meant a life free from defeat, not one free from hardship. When I promised you an abundant life, I'm utilizing everything, even heartbreaks, betrayals, and silent nights when you question if you'll ever be seen, like threads, to create a covering that no storm can rip off. Chapter by chapter, line by line, your tale is being redeemed. On certain evenings you spend the night lying awake, reliving talks that you wish you could change. Regret attempts to get into bed with you by persuading you that they may have remained if you had done anything different. But pay careful attention. No one whose heart is destined to be yours will ever leave you due to even one error. No one can separate what I bind together, and I don't remove things to punish you. I do it to protect you. You often say you're sorry for being too much. However, you are sufficient to me. You've been carrying the burden of quiet, like a sentence you had to fulfill. But tonight I'm breaking that sentence. I give you control over your thoughts, emotions, and inner dialogue. You're not too much, you're not too little. When I secretly created you and whispered life into your lungs, you were precisely the person I had imagined. I'm going to mend some friendships, because I am a God who rebuilds what pride attempted to destroy, not because you asked me to. I'm going to break off certain connections in order to help you recover. not to harm you. Have faith in the pruning. Have faith in the doors that are closed. When someone walks away without saying anything, trust the quiet. I always replace what I take away with something greater. I always craft in what produces nice results. When I clip off, if you are prepared for positive relationships, write this: Jesus, I get godly relationships. The Archangel Michael is standing at the entrance to your future. He thwarts any spirit of bewilderment, deceit, or jealousy that seeks to encircle you via the covert plans of others. The untruth will be caught in your eyes before it can fall. When someone's words don't match their actions, you'll sense my spirit rising within you. You've had enough crying over unfulfilled promises. You've been waiting long enough for others to recognize your worth. I'm now directing your attention back to me, the person who initially loved you. And when you look at me, you'll see that I have the courage to turn away from fake love that seems so real in the dark. I'm opening doors for you that fear attempted to shut. Some of you are scared to fall in love again because you think it will be the same as your previous. But I'm going to tell you now, here is where the cycle breaks. The belief that you will eventually be abandoned isn't true. It isn't true to suggest that all love ends in loss. The wound that claims you are too damaged to be selected isn't true. Tonight my truth is stronger than any falsehood. Take a look at my hands. Are the scars visible? They serve as a constant reminder to all the demons in hell that I fixed what you couldn't. All of your mistakes, blunders, and broken promises are covered by my blood. Your shame is not as loud as my scars. Remember who calls you worthy when you feel unworthy. Remember that I care more than you realize. When loneliness tells you that no one is interested, if rejection keeps playing in your head like a song, play my voice to block it out. I promise never to reject, abandon, or forget you with his sword at the ready. Archangel Michael makes room for love that respects me. He eliminates any funny connections, concealed snakes, and happy faces with ulterior motives. Even when you feel isolated in your room, you are surrounded by heavenly armies. So take comfort in the fact that I will bless you without requiring you to make amends. I don't need you to show that you're lovely. All I'm asking is that you remain near me. Allow me to cure what you believed you would have to keep hidden forever. Allow me to be the most secure location you have ever been in. Love has been poured out by some of you to individuals who merely drain it. The upcoming season will be distinct. They'll pour into you. They will love you back. They will pick you every day, not just when it suits them. Instead of dulling you with drama, I'm cultivating friendships that will make you sharp, like iron. I'm bringing up companions who will pray for you, not spread rumors. I'm bringing up groups that talk about life rather than poison it's your protection. Not your issue that you are not for everyone. Don't water dead things anymore. Don't send ghost texts. Don't give your heart to people who aren't even capable of handling it gently. I've prepared something better for you. Someone better. Don't waste your valuable oil. Be careful with your tranquility. Hold yourself to a high level, not out of pride, but in respect for the masterpiece I created you to be. To gain access to you, one must first go through me. Anyone who wants to remain has to be able to pray before they can ever hold your hand. Whoever wants your heart must bow down at my feet. If you believe it, write this. Heaven protects my heart. It's not about proving yourself this season. It all comes down to situating yourself. Place yourself in my company and see how I attract the appropriate individuals at the appropriate moment. All you need is my predestined link. You don't need 1,000 possibilities. You just need to be in the favor of the one who opens doors that no man can close. You don't need to be everyone's favorite. Archangel Michael takes you to places you never would have imagined. He fights over your future spouse, your children's offspring, and your family history. Broken patterns won't be inherited. You won't transmit heartache. Freedom, religion, heritage, and love will all be passed along through you. Child, stay here with me. Allow me to calm your racing thoughts. Allow me to use life water to cleanse your wounds. Allow me to speak the truth over your heart, louder than any falsehood you have ever heard. I have not finished telling your tale, but you are mine. Heaven has already given its approval to the following chapters, but the finest portion is yet unwritten. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.